program, frankly speaking, has got me back on my learning curve. When you are working in a corporate profile, I mean, typically you know many things, but you don't get a chance to implement over there. So be it things like, say, an elevator pitch as to how to present your ideas in a very crisp and a clear communication kind of thing, or or the session that I had on design thinking, or the whole session on innovation where we got to learn the things like how to actually build an innovation culture in the organization. So many things. There are many examples that I can share with you, but one key example that I would like to share is the whole session in innovation and design thinking that I attended. We theoretically know everything about product development, product management, but the whole session on design thinking got me back. I went back to my organization, implemented many finer nuances that changed the whole way in which we are working.
It's given me an ability to sort of structure myself. When I say structure not in a regimented kind of inflexible way, but ability to have a structure in my approach to things without being inflexible.
The program has brought some very basics to light. For example, God is in details, looking at the existing structure and challenging the status quo, looking at the leadership qualities that can be actually structured in a way that you actually deliver better results within your own team. So overall, the program has been able to give me a lot of essence on how to look at things in a very different perspective, which earlier wasn't there. Best example to sum up would be innovation in everything that we do and challenging what we've been doing and practicing for years.
I'm a sales guy by profession. I sell software, and negotiations are one of the things that we all want to have, and it's a skill that can be honed, that can be acquired. But some of the things that happened during the course of the program, one of the modules we did, there was a specific 1.5 or 2 days of program which was around negotiation. One of the negotiation that we did as a part of the workshop ran overnight, in which we were supposed to go and mingle with a lot of people who are our company people and the customers. And the idea was to create a more meaningful negotiation when you meet them tomorrow morning in the office. So you meet them over dinner, you meet them over drinks, and you try to give information, you try to take information. I think it was a very relevant thing that I learned as a part of the program. I went through a significant deal myself in the last quarter, which was incidentally the biggest deal for the country. And one of the things that we did was at least 3 or 4 executives from our side were speaking to the customer, and the discussions were happening over drinks, were happening over dinner, and a lot of information was getting exchanged. And when we sat for a formal negotiation, I think the information that we had shared helped. So a real life example of how what we did in the classroom workshop setting got transformed into a real life situation. And I ended up cracking one of the largest deals for the country in the first half, actually.
One of the main area which BAPM has helped me to believe in myself. Earlier, I was able to talk to leaders, but I was a bit hesitant. But today, I actually go up there to the leader with that amount of confidence and able to interact and get the feedback. I think self-confidence have been an amazing accomplishment. Also, I think BAPM has really taught me how to be innovative. So that actually have impacted various angles in my life. I'm able to manage different complex situation, look at the right problem, come out with a solution in a simpler way. So I think that innovation and innovative approach has really helped me to shape my personality.
This year I'm actually completing 20 years in TI. So a lot of things that I've actually learned is actually from one industry, and of course we've actually worked with multiple customers, but the learning is actually really from one domain. In world, the way that things actually are, there are a lot of other domains and industries that are actually extremely important, and some of the principles, what you actually see in other industries, you can actually straight take and apply on your domain also. So this is a great opportunity for me to learn from other industries, right, which are very similar principles where I can actually take and put it back on my work. several learnings that I've actually got from other people that are actually around me, that I've actually picked up, and I've tried to deploy several of them at work already. And I do have plans for deploying more of that going forward.
I belong to the operational piece of the business, and when I went through each and every event, which was a 2-day event, and essentially went back, I was able to immediately relate those learning experiences and then go back and quickly try and implement them, and also realize that a lot of these things which I was already doing in an ad hoc way, there was a method to that madness, and made me more organized in terms of collating, documenting all these learnings, and then essentially put it into practice.
The changes which have come across are pretty fundamental. So some of the things which the professors have taught us are really life-changing. For example, I've started listening more, and that has been a fundamental difference, because I used to preempt people. In the software industry, it's the solution which counts more than the pain point. And I learned the hard way that's the other way around. And that has dramatically improved the perception people have about me when it comes to problem solving.
After joining the BAPM course, I could realize that the real significance and real relevance in your day-to-day work. And it is hugely impacting the way you work and the way you measure the results. A small example, you come with a lot of ideas during your work. Perhaps you normally don't measure how fast is your go-to-market and how fast you are creating those clear incidences and experiments and experiences, and then actually bring a product success. In my case, I have tried it a lot. In fact, my whole approach to the problems and business issues have changed a lot.